about a city that is surrounded by natural wonders. The one with a 7,000 years of history. The one that's known as the engine of Turkey. This is where 3 million people call home. This is Bursa.
Hi, I'm Alaaddin Kılıç. So, you want to invest in Bursa or move here or just visit? Alright, in this video I'm gonna take you on a journey to show you how it's like to be here and also how much money you have to sacrifice to have your home here. But a little warning, I don't live here myself, so it's best to show you how I got here first.
The city is only an hour drive away from Istanbul. Osman Gazi Bridge, being the world's 4th largest, connects the two cities.
But that's not how I got here.
I came here with this big boy, which took me about an hour and a half. You can catch one of these ferries from Istanbul every 2 hours. The moment I reached Bursa, these beautiful towns called Güzelyalı and Mudanya greeted me. On this coastline, there are historic towns for you to visit, such as Kumyaka and Tirilye. Speaking about historic towns, just a 30-minute drive away from Bursa center, there's a gem in the middle of Ulubat Lake. This is Gölyazı. I urge you to come here and watch this out-of-this-world sunset. And now, let's go to Bursa center and talk a little bit about city's history and culture.
According to the legend, the city was first founded by Croesus, the king of Bithynia. Well, basically, that's where the name Bursa comes from. And soon the city came under the Roman rule. But it first grew importance in the early centuries of Christianity when the thermal baths at Çekirge were first developed.
The bath culture in Bursa is very deep within the city's culture. There are many hotels in Çekirge where you can enjoy this traditional way of ultimate relaxation.
The city has a world-renowned architecture, so much so that some of the major Turkish TV series were shot right on this location. This is Cumalıkazık, and it's one of the very few villages still standing from the times of the Ottoman Empire.
But Cumalıkazık is not the only place in Bursa where the marks of the past are as lively. The footprint of the Ottoman Empire is still as plain as a day right in the middle of the city.
This mosque right next to me is called Ulu Cami. It was built back in 1399 and commissioned by Sultan Yıldırım Bayezid. It's considered to be the 5th most important mosque in Islam after those in Mecca, Medina, Jerusalem, and Damascus.
If you think that you've escaped the time capsule after visiting Ulu Cami, you're mistaken. Right next to the mosque is the ancient Grand Bazaar. Although it's a place where the architecture and the colors around you enchants your eyes and puts you in a tourist mode, it is very much an active place where the biggest trade in the city takes place. This is where you can find authentic goods and authentic foods. And having mentioned about the food, Bursa has a rich cuisine, so much so that the famous Iskandar kebab hails from here.
What a beautiful dog. This is the type of a dog that exists only in this part of the country. Well, this kind of makes Bursa special. But the old mosque, the ancient bazaar, the kebabs, the Ottoman architecture, they all make Bursa special. But what makes Bursa unique is this mighty mountain behind me.
This is Uludağ. It's the biggest ski resort in the country. In order to reach here, I took this iconic cable car from Bursa Center. I went up in about 15 minutes while enjoying some stunning views along the way. Up here is where people come to ski at an altitude of 2.5 kilometers. This is the highest mountain in the western Anatolia, and skiing here is a priceless experience. Also, the range of hotels and cottages here provides you with the ultimate winter holiday experience. Alright, we have just covered the tip of the iceberg. Bursa offers a great lifestyle and there's so much to explore here. But that's now up to you to discover. Now, let's focus on the investment part. For that, I met Özkan Polat, who is our senior investment consultant in Bursa.
According to the numbers, Bursa is the fastest growing city in Turkey in all aspects, in the population-wise and also in the production-wise. Each year it is growing. According to the municipality reports, together with the industry and the industrial and the other developments and investments from the government, within an upcoming 15 years, Bursa population will be around 5 million.
5 million?
Yes, exactly, 5 million.
That's a big number.
Yes, hopefully which will make Bursa second or in the third position of Turkey.
Yeah.
We have one of the biggest university of Turkey here, in Uludağ University. And also we have right now the biggest investment from the government as an industrial investment. They are building the biggest industrial zone in Bursa, which also affect our population as well in the upcoming years. They are expecting more than 400,000 people going to live around that industrial area, which is in the west side of Bursa, in the west end of Bursa.
Yeah. Talking about the west side of Bursa, I've been here in the city for the past 3-4 days. I have seen the center, I have seen the historic part of Bursa. In the center, there's not much of a place to build, isn't it? All the newly developed areas are all on the west side of the city. Would you say that the city is growing to the west?
Definitely, we can easily say that because according to the municipality regulations in the central side, there is no new construction lands, and also you cannot touch the old buildings in the center, not to change the view of the Bursa old center. And the other places that we can easily from here see, the plain areas are mostly for the agricultural lands. They are not a construction lands. So the city is mostly growing to the west and the north and west side of Bursa. And also another reason is most of the industrial areas again are in the west side. University also here, good hospitals, good schools.
Let me ask another thing. For an investor, how much money do I have to sacrifice to have my home here in Bursa? Where does the prices start from, really?
In Bursa, still we have reasonable options. I can easily say that starting from $35,000-$40,000 up to $300,000, you can find easily a nice living space in Bursa. With a good environment and the facilities and a good neighborhood.
But you say that the prices are actually starting from $35,000 to $40,000.
Yes, correct.
Wow. I mean, compared to Istanbul, that's a huge price difference. But the city is only an hour away from Istanbul, and it's a big city on its own, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. But here's another thing. I mean, I have seen what kind of a lifestyle Bursa can offer. Obviously, there's a good history, amazing nature. If you have the mountain where you can ski, and you also have the beaches, which is right in your vicinity that you can. So considering the lifestyle, Bursa offers a lot. But for investors, does it offer a good investment potential, considering that this is the fastest growing city in the country?
We can easily expect 10 to 15% price increases in Bursa each year, or each in 1.5 year, approximately 10 to 15% minimum.
So, for example, if I buy a house here worth about $100,000 today, next year there's a good chance that it's gonna worth 115, if not $120,000.
Yes, of course. Even it's a good project and a decent place, it can go up more, like $120,000, $130,000 easily. Bursa always offers more what you expect. When you come Bursa, you will see the lifestyle. you will see the beauty of Bursa. Your investment will be safe in Bursa.
Thank you very much.
You're
Let's
welcome.
go. It was
You're
a nice
welcome, Alaaddin.
conversation.
Yeah, nice.
Good.
Nice.
Alright, now that we have briefly covered what Bursa has to offer in terms of real estate investment, you can now go ahead to our website at propertyturkey.com to check what's available to buy. Hope you like the journey.